This week, I decided to play around in the kitchen and challenge myself to create 2 plated desserts for brunch using entirely components I already had on hand. I love doing projects like this because it really challenges me to be creative and think outside of the box. And so I had about 8 liters of brown butter, vanilla bean, flan custard. I had oranges, lemons, both honey mangoes and traditional mangoes, frozen blueberries, strawberries, blood orange curd, and then an assorted breads of croissants, baguettes, and buttery biscuits. So I decided to transform everything into 2 different bread puddings. Now, I know bread pudding can seem like a fall dessert, but I decided to brighten it up, and one became a strawberry mango bread pudding with a brown butter pineapple rum sauce. So it was more like a tropical bread pudding. And then the other became a blueberry lemon bread pudding with a limoncello cream sauce. Anyhow, I started by tearing apart all of the breads and dividing them between 2 hotel pans. Then I divided the custard into 2 separate containers. Next, I moved on to cutting the mangoes, then roasting them with brown sugar, lime, and vanilla to concentrate the flavors before folding them into the pan and adding little air pockets of strawberry compote. For the lemon and blueberry version, I decided to add just like some lemon zest, lemon curd, and limoncello to part of the custard before folding the blueberries throughout the pan. Next, I poured the flan custard over each of the pan, make sure everything was fully coated and hydrated and just soaking up all of those brown butter, vanilla bean flan flavors. Okay, so in order to balance the bread pudding, I decided to turn the blood orange curd that I had on hand into a bright and delicate blood orange Semifreddo, using some gelatin, egg yolks, granulated sugar, blood orange liqueur, vanilla, and heavy whipping cream. I really wanted it to hold up in the warm weather. That's why I added just a touch of gelatin, but I didn't want to add too much to where it would make it gummy. So I started by hydrating the gelatin, then I warmed it with part of the blood orange curd along with the liqueur, the vanilla, and the salt before combining everything back together. Next, I made a pate de bombe by heating sugars and water to 240 degrees. Then I slowly streamed it into whipped egg yolks until it all became very thick, pale, and holded thick ribbons. Then I took that pate de bombe and folded it into the blood orange curd base in several additions, and I did it delicate to keep it very light and airy. Afterwards, I added my whipped cream to a chilled mixing bowl and whipped it to soft peaks. Then I folded that with the pate de bombe and blood orange mix. I put it all into a little hotel pan and froze it overnight. And that was the Semifreddo process. For the sauces, I made a limoncello cream sauce with lemons, lemon curd, butter, cream, milk, vanilla, and limoncello. Then I made a matching brown butter pineapple rum sauce for the mango and strawberry version. And then I let both sauces chill overnight to thicken up. I really wanted to challenge myself and actually plate the bread pudding. And so after everything was baked, I molded each of the bread pudding in little cake rings. Then I plated them with the sauces, fresh fruit, almond crumble, a blood orange gel, and the blood orange Semifreddo, just to make them feel a little bit more elevated and intentional. After brunch, I decided to play around even more with the plating, and then I got a great idea to walk next door to the fountain and find people to get a few reactions.
Brother. Oh, that's so good. they say, do you want dessert? And you're like, no, I'm good.
Yes.
That I would actually order.
Yes.
It's good.
Dude, that's
The bread pudding is so, it's like delightful to have.
This is so good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.